Hey there, everybody. Welcome to our evening edition of Big Brother 23 Live Feed Spoilers. Coco Vanderwolf is blessing us with her presence.
You are an angel on earth.
Odds are this angel on earth is going to leave us in about 20 seconds. We will take what we can get. You know what? We also need to take what we can get as a moment to breathe amidst the chaos that is still ongoing in this house.
Holy smokes, guys. It is unending as Frenchie continues to reign supreme in this house.
You know how we talked about earlier pulling the clown car out of the driveway where we're still driving it in a circle. It hasn't changed since earlier.
Where we both have steering wheels and it's just like no one knows what's happening.
And that's going to be a big theme as we try to make sense of, I don't know if they're plans or Frenchie's conversations or his backpedaling. We don't know.
What I do know is that I got Mad Rose cookbook today and I am so excited about it. This is not sponsored. She did not ask me to do this. If you know Mad Rose, you love Mad Rose. I love Mad Rose. I also am really excited about this. This cookbook came up at like the most perfect time for me because I've been so bored with my food. And now you can pre-order this. It's over on Amazon. There is something in here called an apple pie oat bowl. It has apples. It has dates. It has cinnamon in it, and I am eating it tomorrow morning for breakfast. I'm going out to get dates after this.
She has legit been talking about it for like an hour.
Listen, I'm also going to have photos up at our Instagram at Matt and Jess TV. So check out her book. I'll leave you guys a link in the description for it. Also, yeah, lots of pictures coming up.
And why not also hit that subscribe button? Because, you know, we have a lot more Big Brother 23 live feed coverage coming. Every single day we are on this crazy ride with you guys.
Absolutely.
All right, so if you guys missed the update a little bit earlier, Frenchie decided to, I don't know what to call this, is pulling a Frenchie where you just decide to pluck something randomly out of thin air. But here we are. Kyland is on the block and Alyssa is on the block.
What is happening here? Listen, it's very strange. And yeah, we've got more on the nominations in another video that we did earlier today. We'll also link that for you below. But I mean, originally he really wanted to go after Christian. And then he publicly admitted to Christian that he had wanted to go after him and Alyssa. And I mean, Alyssa is still kind of not really understanding what is going on. Frenchie thinks that there could be possibly some kind of a showmance down the road or happening, and nothing is happening. And I feel really bad for Alyssa because she's being like partnered up with Christian in a way that like she didn't choose, and she's getting targeted for it. It just really stinks.
It is comical. It is hilarious. Like this entire sequence of events. So just picture for a moment here Frenchie in a room with Alyssa and Christian, because this happened where he's basically, I honestly don't know what he's thinking. I don't know if he's like, if I'm honest about some of my intentions, will they respect me a little bit more because of it?
This is a house built on lies.
Yes.
You do not need to tell everyone the truth. Christian was unlikely to find out. I mean, Frenchie has blabbed way too much, and there are a lot of people that know, so it's possible he would have found out, but it's probably unlikely at this point because so much other chaos is going on that the fact that he was targeting Christian, it feels like it was a million years ago.
It really does feel it. What was it, like yesterday afternoon? It's only been 24 hours since that wild card competition happened.
Yeah, Frenchie is just causing so many problems for himself, and because he didn't take the roll of the dice, he's gonna be in huge trouble next week if his team does not win.
Okay, we have to now open the exhibit hall to the comedy of errors that is here. Starting with, okay, here's another picture for everybody. Alyssa being told that the reason why he didn't tell her about what was going on is because he was concerned that, you know, she would go and tell Christian this immediately. Why are you telling Alyssa that you think she is incapable of keeping information to herself?
Oh, Frenchie, this is, oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, Frenchie.
No, it's not great. And he's now telling Alyssa that she's like bait, and he's said it like 1,000 times, is really trying to reassure her that Derek acts as the target now.
Yeah, wasn't Travis like the target like 3 hours ago?
3 hours ago it was Travis, now it's Derek. This should make Alyssa and Kylan, who are both on the block, extremely nervous because every hour he is changing things.
I never want to hear the words bait again. I never want to hear analogies about fishing again. Because he's also telling this to Kylan. He's just like, Kylan, don't worry, you know, I put you on the block because I trust you. I needed someone on the block that I can trust. Like you
Trust him to what? He's on the block.
Yeah, if you're Kylan.
Kylan can't really do anything at this point until the veto is played. I mean, he's stuck on the block. He can't vote. He's on the block. Like, if Kylan is someone that you really trust, then you need to have him off the block so that he can vote the way you need him to.
Yeah, like, Kylan's already gonna be incentivized to win the veto. He's on the block. You don't need to tell him anything more to get him to get a kick in his pants here.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Frenchie, is this one of the worst first week HOHs of all time? And I say this knowing that we lived in a world where Willie Hance was HOH.
It's close. It's not great. Like, he is really doing so much, and he just can't keep quiet.
Yeah.
Like, if he wanted to do a whole bunch the first 2 days, fine. But you need to keep it to yourself. Like, this is Big Brother. Lies, secrets, this is very important for gameplay here.
I do not appreciate my name being brought up. I had the worst HOH of all time. I know I'm just doing Russell Hance. I don't have a...
It's the whole Hance family sounds like Russell.
Listen, I can't differentiate in my impressions, but all of this is really, really bad. The other thing that's really funny about all of this is Frenchie, I'm not saying he's full Eeyore with the, oh no, what did I do? But he is like partial Eeyore with the, everyone should feel bad for me that I was put in this position where I had to nominate or think about nominating. It's not their fault you decided to like publicly discuss like 8 different people, Frenchie.
It's not, no, it's his own choice that he did that. However, I will say that playing the pity party card has worked many times on this show. It works in life. It works on this show. Like, look at even Vanessa Russo.
Yeah.
Played sympathy and pity and sort of that feeling of like, hey guys, you know, kind of feel bad about things. And it worked. It was so smart. She's such a good player. It worked really, really well. Can Frenchie pull it off? I don't know about that. There's only really one Vanessa Russo.
Yeah, it's like, no, Frenchie, you are not pulling it off. You are not. Instead, you are like trying to make sure that you have all your ducks in a row. You've got Christian, Whitney, and Brent that's saying that they'll use the power of veto if they win it. Like you are doing you're doing the most.
Yeah, and it's actually kind of interesting that Christian is agreeing to anything. He just doesn't need to right now, to be honest. He can if he wants to save Alyssa, but it seems that Frenchie wants the veto used on Kylan.
Okay, can we now get to we gotta get to the funniest part of all this now. Is after all of this, after everything that Frenchie has done, including telling Christian he's a target, including putting Kylan on the block,
and then wanting pity for it,
he then suggests to them he has the audacity that he wants them to be a part of his, I don't know, 8th iteration of the Butchers, which is the inner circle of his 100th version of his slaughterhouse, which is the big alliance that everyone in the house is in.
Listen, we have talked very little about the different alliances right now, and there's a reason why, and this is it. It is just shifting and changing. It is the Blob Alliance. It's just like all folding in on each other. And until there's something a little more solid, that's where we're going with it.
I really feel like the whole Butcher's slaughterhouse thing does not matter whatsoever until after like the veto ceremony, and once everyone can talk about targeting Frenchie fully and explicitly, we will know more.
Yes.
Okay, now I have one more. I can't get off this Frenchie wagon yet here.
Oh my God, you're not even honking your nose here.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
That's right.
Here we go. Here's the list of people who Frenchie.
The clown car is at full effect.
This is full speed now as we go through the list of people who Frenchie has either publicly admitted or talked about potentially nominating this week. We have Alyssa. We have Kylan, who are both actually nominated.
Yes.
We have Christian, who he has told to his face.
Yep, Derek X.
Derek X. Travis.
Yes.
Brent at
Yes.
one point. Sarah Beth, who he went up to and was like, you need to go on the block as a pawn. That is 7 people. 7!
Oh, Frenchie, you hurt my head, man. This is all hurting my head.
Like, okay, we had a comment from D. Jones earlier today asking about the, I'm going to need a lot of Mountain Dew for this.
I was going to say, there's going to be some sort of Mountain Dew with maybe an adult beverage poured in there as well after all of this.
I got an unholy amount of Mountain Dew before the start of this season. I ran out of room in the fridge. We have it in like a cupboard somewhere.
There's so much Mountain Dew in this house, it's not even funny.
It is almost as funny as whatever, because this is the real moral of this story. This is the irony in all of this, is that we can come on here and we can say for sure that Derek X is going to be the backdoor target and that all these people would but in 30 minutes, this entire bit, I hate to say this because I want this video to last, but...
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah.
Like, as we're doing multiple videos a day with Frenchie's HOH, things are changing. Like, we're in the middle of doing this video and I'm sure that things are changing while we're talking to you.
Yeah, like we tried to find a spot where it was a little bit quiet and the feeds weren't on as much to record, but literally 2 minutes after we come on here, they're gonna pop up and Frenchie's gonna have a new target.
Yeah, but of course we will be back again with more tomorrow.
Well, last thing I guess we should say is that before we came on, Xavier was really, really emotional and tearing up and crying, and we don't know the reason why.
No.
I don't really think, I'm not comfortable coming on and like speculating about it. I hope he's okay. He seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah, that's the hardest part about this show, is that everything is their life in real time, and as things are happening, it's just the world is watching. So Xavier, we're thinking about you, man.
Hugs for Xavier.
Oh, with an X.
I wasn't even thinking of that. Oh, okay. Well, hugs for Xavier is a great way to end this video. We're thinking of you, buddy, but let us know in the comments. Where is your frame of mind right now after these past 2 days of Big Brother? Let us know. Thank you guys for watching. Check out our video coverage of Blacklist, Animal Kingdom. We have a review for the premiere coming on Sunday. We'll see you guys here next time.